What's going on with the new EA college football video game that's supposed to be out this summer? A lot was revealed last week, so let's get to the bottom of what you need to know. Welcome in. This is Winning Cures Everything, where we talk college football year-round. I'm Gary, and today we're talking about the latest news involving EA Sports and the much-anticipated College Football 25 video game that's being released sometime this summer. Now, before we fire in, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you like the show, of course, please tell your friends about it. If you want to interact with me, I am on X or Twitter at GaryWCE. Hit me up, and I will be sure to talk with you. Now, there's been a ton of information come out about this game in recent weeks. I'm not going to give too many opinions on this because, honestly, this could take over an hour, and I'm sure that you just want the information. Cheers to Matt Brown and the Extra Points newsletters, ESPN, 247, The Athletic, and multiple other YouTubers like Thrasher Football, Eric Rayweather, Tubby Light, and others for getting so much information together. I recommend you follow all of them because, personally, I've enjoyed their content, and I think you might as well. All right, let's fire right into it. Number one, all 134 FBS teams have confirmed that they will be included. That means this game will include 10 new teams that were not in the FBS division when the last version of this game was released in the summer of 2013. Those teams are the Appalachian State Mountaineers, joined FBS in 2014, but they are widely known for upsetting number 5 Michigan to open the 2007 football season as an FCS team. The Georgia Southern Eagles joined in 2014 after being a national title-winning triple option running FCS program. The Old Dominion Monarchs, they also joined FBS in 2014 after starting football in 2009. These last 3 members that I just talked about, they are all members of the Sun Belt. The Charlotte 49ers, they joined FBS in 2015 as a member of CUSA. They are now in the AAC, which is pretty rapid movement since the school just started their football program in 2013. The Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, they moved up to FBS in 2017 as a member of the Sun Belt. They are widely known for their teal field and their awesome mascot. They've been one of the most used teams for players that are running CFB revamped, mostly because of their undefeated 2020 season and that fun style of offense that former coach Jamie Chadwell ran. Of course, Chadwell now at this next team. The Liberty Flames. They joined FBS in 2018, and they just joined CUSA last season after being an independent since moving up from FCS. It's easily the most resourced program in Conference USA. The James Madison Dukes moved up to FBS in 2022 as a member of the Sun Belt after being an absolute FCS juggernaut. They've gone 19-4 in their first 2 years in FBS under Kurt Signetti, who just took the Indiana job, making way for Holy Cross coach Bob Chesney to take the job here. The Jacksonville State Gamecocks, they moved up to FBS in 2023. They joined CUSA after being a highly successful FCS program. They run a fun style of offense with, of course, Coach Rich Rodriguez. Sam Houston State Bearcats, they also moved up last year as a member of CUSA. Did not do well in their first year, even after winning an FCS national title in 2020. And finally, the last team, the Kennesaw State Owls. They move up to FBS this year as a CUSA member, and another school that runs the triple option, which is going to give some CUSA teams absolute fits. Cheers, Coach Brian Bohannon. There's also one team that has completely ended their program, brought it back, and have won a conference championship and moved conferences since the last iteration of the game. That is, of course, the UAB Blazers, who were in Conference USA, but they joined the American Athletic Conference just last season. As of right now, reports state that FCS programs will not be in this version of the game, so it will be FBS exclusive, but there is the potential of adding FCS programs in the future. I would imagine we'll eventually see teams like South Dakota State, North Dakota State, Montana, Eastern Washington, Northern Iowa, etc., but that will not be happening this season. I am curious if we're going to see randomly generated FCS programs whenever you create a schedule like we used to see back in NCAA 14. Number 2, the game will include real players. Electronic Arts sent NIL contracts to over 11,000 scholarship FBS players, and the terms of the deal are that the player receives $600 and a free copy of the game on the platform of their choosing. The 11,000 player deal is the largest NIL deal ever constructed. We've already seen multiple players confirm on social media that they are in the game. Malachi Moore from Alabama, Will Johnson from Michigan, Jackson Dart from Ole Miss, Denzel Burke from Ohio State, and more. The deadline for players to opt in is reportedly April 30th, and as of this video, over 5,000 players have already signed their paperwork to be included in the game. The plan is to feature 85 players per team roster. Walk-on players' inclusion will be based on playing time, and the latest word is that the rosters are going to be updated throughout the season to reflect real-life changes. The transfer portal and NIL are going to be implemented into the game, but we don't know many details about this yet. Number 3, customization will be in the game. User-generated content and customization are reportedly a priority in the game. Now, the extent of the customization tools is not known, but they have hinted that it's going to be substantial. We know that if a player opts out, you're not going to be able to edit a generated player to be that specific player. Conference realignment is going to be a thing in the game. You can customize what schools are in each conference. Personally, I'm going to be taking most of these conferences back to the early 90s. The college football playoff is going to be customizable as well. It was 4 teams last year. It's going to be 12 in 2024 and 2025. Reports say that it's going to be 14 by 2026 and beyond. But if you want to set up a 32-team playoff, or if you just want to go back to the BCS where only 2 teams got in, apparently that's going to be an option. Number 4, coaches will not be included in this first edition of the game. You're not going to be able to drive the career of Lane Kiffin or of new Alabama coach Kalen DeBoer, but you can create yourself as the head coach of your favorite team or of a smaller team and work your way up with your own playbook, etc. I am curious if the game is going to let you be a G5 coach and then take a job as an offensive coordinator at a bigger brand school to then get back into position to take a job in a power conference. That kind of thing didn't really happen 11 years ago, which was the last time that we had a college football video game, but obviously it's happening a lot more now. Before we keep going, tickets to anything are expensive these days. Concerts, sporting events, it costs an arm and a leg to get in. Why not save a little money by using TicketSmarter? Go to ticketsmarter.com, find the best prices on the best seats, and use our promo codes. WCE10 to get $10 off an order of $100 or more, or WCE20, that's WCE20, that's going to get you $20 off an order of $300 or more. Saving money is always a good thing, so think smarter, ticket smarter. All right, back to the topic at hand. Number 5, College Gameday and the ESPN commentators will be in the game. Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit are going to be calling at least some of the games, potentially all of them, as there's been no confirmation from anyone at Fox or CBS that Gus Johnson, Joel Klatt, Brad Nessler, or Gary Danielson are going to be involved. College Gameday is going to be a part of the game. Reese Davis, Desmond Howard, Herbie, and David Pollack. Yes, David Pollack, who ESPN let go prior to the 2023 season, is going to be in it. Pat McAfee has not been confirmed. I don't believe I've seen where Lee Corso has been confirmed for the game. The studio commentators, Kevin Connors and Jesse Palmer, are confirmed as well. Personally, I'm hoping we get Gus and Klatt in this. I know Stephen Godfrey said that Split Zone Duo, or said on Split Zone Duo, that he signed an NDA with EA because he helped with a few things with the game. I would love to see some of the biggest college football podcasts be included. Like, for example, ours, which is not one of the biggest, but Split Zone Duo, Late Kick, Cover 3, Solid Verbal, etc. Number 6, all bowl games are confirmed. From the smallest early December games like the Camellia Bowl in Montgomery to the granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl, all of the bowl games are confirmed to be included in EA College Football 25. Now, personally, I'm wanting the Pop-Tart Bowl to be the side of the national championship game every year, so I am going to be testing the limits of the customization here. The Senior Bowl posted about being in the game, and while that's not confirmed, that would be an awesome way to combine the college football game with Madden by moving the players you recruit onto the next level. Number 7, Dynasty, Road to Glory, and Ultimate Team modes are going to be in the game. Now, those 3 different game modes have been confirmed. Dynasty mode, of course, is where you are the coach and you build up your career by taking different jobs and winning championships. Road to Glory follows the career arc of a specific player, such as can you build up a tight end to win the Heisman Trophy and then on to the NFL Draft. And then Ultimate Team mode allows you to build a team of a school's former athletes. I am curious if you're going to get to play as certain iterations of a team, like 2019 LSU with Joe Burrow, or 2017 Alabama, 2010 Auburn with Cam Newton, etc., or if you just have to pick individual players for each of those. I've not seen anything about mascot mode. That was always fun, especially for smaller kids. If you can imagine a team full of Memphis Tigers or, Big Reds from Western Kentucky, hopefully that is going to be included, but nothing has been confirmed yet that I've seen. Number 8, authentic atmospheres. EA has spent years working with schools to get the most up-to-date pictures, videos, information about, and sounds from each college stadium. Kansas is in the middle of a big stadium renovation, and EA College Football is going to have the newest stadium available for play before the stadium is even done, which honestly is kind of cool. But the different cheers from the crowd, the fight songs, the band plays, etc., that's all going to be a part of the experience. What I don't know is if EA is going to license Enter Sandman for Virginia Tech's entrance. I suppose we will probably see. Number 9, the game will not just be a reskin of Madden. The game is going to use the same Frostbite engine as Madden, but it's not just going to be a reskin. Frostbite provides ultra-realistic animation, which helps game characters move closer to being indistinguishable to real people. So the stadium views, etc., those are going to be absolutely incredible here. Number 10, full gameplay trailer is coming in May, and the game is already listed on Xbox and PlayStation, but pre-order is only available at GameStop right now. The expectation is that the game is going to be released in July. Looking back at all of the old games, it was almost always the second Tuesday of July, but with the recent releases of FIFA and Madden games being released on Fridays, my best guess for a release date is Friday, July 12th, but that is absolute, complete speculation. There's no confirmation on any of this right now. There are a lot of people that believe that the trailer left an Easter egg in the trailer and that the game is going to be released on either June 7th or July 6th, but who knows at this point? We will certainly find out in May when the trailer is released. I do know this. I am extremely excited about this game. Of course, I got 3 kids now, one that's not even a year old, another that's going to be 6 when this game releases. So I would imagine my time playing this game is going to be limited, but I'll tell you this. When EA announced this game, I immediately bought a PS5, and I have spent basically no time on it while I've been waiting for this game to come out. So as soon as this thing gets released, I'm going to be purchasing it on opening day. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts on it so far. What are you most excited to see in the game? Put your thoughts in the comments, or you can reach out to me on X at GaryWCE. In the meantime, click that subscribe button, hit the like button, and tell your friends about the channel. Till next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other. God bless college football, and hopefully all your tickets cash this week. Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter at GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.